Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Always.
Okay, so today we're diving into the world of AI, specifically a new model called Mulberry.
Ah, yes, Mulberry.
It's making waves, right? Like, imagine an AI that can solve complex problems, sure, but also, like, show its work step by step.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like your favorite teacher explaining something tricky. You know what I mean?
I think so.
That's Mulberry. We're using this research paper. It's called Mulberry Empowering MLLM with O1-like reasoning and reflection via collective Monte Carlo tree search. A mouthful, I know.
Definitely.
But don't worry, we'll break it down.
Yeah, the paper's really fascinating. It gets at this problem that AI researchers have been wrestling with for years.
Which is
Transparency, like how AI reasons.
right. Current AI models, especially the ones dealing with both text and images, they're kind of like black boxes, right?
Exactly.
They give you an answer, but you have no idea how they got there.
It's like magic.
But Mulberry's different.
How so?
It uses this technique, collective Monte Carlo tree search,
Yeah.
MCTS for short.
Okay.
It breaks the reasoning down into, like, understandable steps.
Interesting.
Okay, think of it this way, like a team of, I don't know, brilliant detectives working on a case.
Okay, I like where this is going.
Right. Each detective
Yeah.
explores different leads, gathers clues, shares their findings.
Uh-huh.
Common CTS works kind of like that. Uses multiple AI models to, explore different reasoning paths together.
So it's not just one AI trying to solve the problem.
Nope. It's a whole team. Brainstorming, collaborating.
So collective intelligence, but for AI.
Exactly. And get this approach. It achieved an 80.2% search success rate, way higher than the traditional methods.
That's significant.
Right. Okay, so we've got these AI detectives. They're working together,
Yeah.
but they need something to work on, right?
Yeah.
Enter the massive data set. They used it to train Mulberry. Mulberry 260K, it's called.
I've heard of that one.
Over 260,000 questions, covering tons of topics, math problems, scientific concepts, the whole works. But here's the mind-blowing part. Ready for this?
I think so.
This data set wasn't created by humans.
Really?
It was generated by CTS itself.
Whoa. So the AI built its own textbook.
Pretty much. So we've got a powerful reasoning engine. We've got a massive AI-generated textbook. What happens when you put them together?
I'm guessing good things.
Good things indeed. Mulberry shines, especially with math problems.
Makes sense with all that training data.
There's this benchmark called Math Vista. Tests how well a model can solve those, really complex math problems.
Yeah, I know Math Vista.
Mulberry achieved 51.7% accuracy.
That's impressive.
Right. That's higher than other state-of-the-art models. And even beats humans on some tasks.
No way.
It's not just about getting the right answer, though. It's understanding the concepts, explaining the reasoning, in a way we can understand.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, game changer for education, research, all of that.
I see what you mean.
Okay, but wait, there's more. Mulberry has another trick.
Another one.
Yep, it can reflect.
Reflect. Like looking in a mirror.
Not quite. But it can identify and correct its own errors.
Okay, that's cool.
Right. How does it work? Well, they incorporated this technique into Mulberry's training. They included examples of incorrect reasoning steps.
So it's learning from its mistakes.
Just like us. And it made a difference. 0.8% improvement on that Math Vista benchmark.
Might sound small.
It is, but in AI research, that's a huge leap.
So it really does highlight the importance of learning from mistakes.
For AI and for us.
Yeah.
That's what makes us intelligent.
And I'd agree with that. This reflection, this self-correction, it's a big step towards AI that's not just powerful, but also reliable, trustworthy.
Exactly. So we've got this amazing AI. It can reason, explain itself, learn from its mistakes. Where do we go from here? What are the real-world applications? So many questions. And we'll delve into those right after this.
Looking forward to it. Welcome back. Before the break, we were, really getting into Mulberry's capabilities.
Yeah, impressive stuff.
Right. But now let's talk about the real-world applications.
Yes. The possibilities. Like endless.
Right. Pretty much. Think about education.
Okay.
Imagine like AI tutors that can actually explain things, break down the reasoning step by step.
Oh, that would be huge.
Right. It could change how we learn, make it more personalized, accessible.
Like a personal tutor for everyone.
Available 24/7.
No more struggling with confusing textbooks. Or feeling lost in a classroom.
Exactly. And it's not just about catching up. It's about unlocking everyone's learning potential.
Right.
But it goes beyond education, too. Think about scientific research.
Okay, yeah.
Mulberry could analyze these massive data sets, find patterns, maybe even generate hypotheses, things that humans might miss.
That would be amazing. Accelerate discoveries in, like, medicine, climate science, space, all of it.
Exactly. And because Mulberry can explain its reasoning,
Yeah, the transparency.
scientists wouldn't have to just, blindly trust the AI. They'd understand how it got to its conclusions.
That's crucial. It's not just about getting answers, it's about understanding the why.
Exactly. But let's not forget the everyday stuff, too. How could Mulberry impact our daily lives? Outside of those big fields.
Good question.
Think about virtual assistants, but like ones that really understand you. Offer helpful suggestions.
Okay, yeah.
Say you ask it to plan a trip. Instead of just, a list of flights and hotels, it gives you a personalized itinerary with explanations.
That would be so helpful.
Right, like having a personal concierge in your pocket.
No more endless online searching. Or how about customer service? Chatbots that actually get your issue. Solve it without needing to, like, talk to a human.
Right, no more frustrating conversations with bots that just don't understand.
Ugh, yes.
Oh.
That would be amazing. No more hold music or getting passed around to different departments.
Just problem solved, quickly and efficiently.
Okay, to train it to do all that, they must have used a ton of different data, right?
Oh, absolutely. Diverse data sets. Like they used ones for visual question answering in the medical domain.
Medical images.
Yep. VQA, RAA, and PMC VQA.
So it can answer questions about medical images. That's wow.
They also use data sets focusing on figure understanding. DVQA, Doc VQA, Figure QA, all about understanding diagrams, charts, infographics, that kind of thing.
So we can make sense of all the visual information out there.
Exactly. And of course, math. Data sets like GLAVA, GEOS, UniGeo, all about geometric problem solving.
Right, because geometry is everywhere.
And then Math Vision and GeoMverse, those are designed to test how well a model can handle word problems, spatial reasoning, things like that.
But they really put it through the ringer.
They did.
Yeah.
And it consistently outperformed other models.
Impressive. But real-world situations are, well, messy. What if the information is incomplete or ambiguous? Can it handle that?
That's a great point. And that's where MCTS really shines. Remember, it's all about exploration evaluation. When there's uncertainty, it doesn't give up.
So it doesn't just throw its hands up and say, I don't know.
Nope. It uses its knowledge to explore multiple paths, like a detective piecing together a puzzle, even with missing pieces.
Ooh, I like that.
Right. It tries to make sense of what it does have. Find the most likely solution, much more robust than relying on a single model.
It's like those choose-your-own-adventure books.
Oh, yeah.
Except Mulberry is exploring all the paths simultaneously.
I love that analogy. It's not just blindly following rules. It's exploring, reasoning, reflecting.
Developing metacognition, becoming aware of its own thinking. Kind of freaky, but also exciting.
It is. Raises some interesting questions about the future of AI. But before we get too philosophical, let's recap what we've learned.
Yeah, good idea. We've covered a lot. So, Mulberry, this incredible AI, it can reason, it can explain itself, and it can even learn from its mistakes.
It's pretty remarkable.
It really is. Like, solves those complex math problems, understands diagrams.
A student, basically.
But how do we, like, take all this amazing research and make it useful? In the real world, I mean.
Right. That's the challenge, isn't it? The potential is huge, but we got to be smart about how we use it.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing that comes to mind is personalized learning.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine software that adapts to each student, provides explanations, gives feedback, all tailored to them.
Like custom-made education.
Exactly. No more one-size-fits-all. Students can learn at their own pace, focus on what they need.
Especially helpful for students who, struggle in a traditional classroom.
Absolutely. It's about unlocking everyone's potential, letting them dive deep into what interests them.
And Mulberry's good at explaining things, right?
Mm.
Maybe could help with, like, professional development, too. Training employees.
That's a great idea. New software, procedures, industry stuff. It could make training way more engaging.
Effective, right.
Yeah.
Employees learn at their own pace, ask questions, get feedback.
Exactly. Like having an on-demand expert always there to help.
Employees could really take control of their own learning then. Stay ahead of the game.
Definitely. And think about accessibility, too.
Oh, yeah.
Mulberry could be used to create tools for people with disabilities, help them navigate the world more easily.
Tools that can, like read text aloud, or translate languages in real time, or guide people.
Exactly. So many possibilities for creating a more inclusive world, and Mulberry is right there leading the way.
It's inspiring to think about all the good it could do. But, we also have to think about the potential downsides.
For sure. Like any powerful tool, there's always the risk of misuse.
Right, right.
We have to be careful about how we develop and use it, make sure it's ethical, responsible,
Yeah, have those conversations about the risks and benefits.
get diverse perspectives involved.
It's not just about the tech itself. It's about the people behind it, the values driving it.
Making sure it benefits everyone, not just a few.
So where does that leave us? We've explored these multimodal large language models. We've looked at the research behind Mulberry.
And all the potential, both good and bad.
It feels like we're at the start of something big, like a new era for AI.
Yeah.
Not just a tool, but a partner.
And the exciting thing is, we're just getting started. There's so much more to come.
It really is an incredible time to be, witnessing this all unfold.
Right. But as we move forward, we have to be thoughtful, have these discussions about AI's impact on our lives, our work, everything.
Ask the tough questions. Consider different viewpoints. Work together to shape the future of AI for the benefit of all.
That's the key. AI is becoming more powerful. It's up to us to guide it, make sure it's used for good.
Well said. So we're wrapping up our deep dive into Mulberry and the future of AI. Stay
Yeah.
curious out there, keep learning, and keep having those important conversations.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time.